Hey everybody, so I'm having some major camera issues with my webcam not working with my computer. I had to update the video drivers on my computer and now my webcam doesn't work. So I don't know exactly how to fix that or what's going on, so I am taking this video with my phone. That's the best I can do for you guys right now. So this is definitely going to be a little different. I also can't really show anything on the whiteboard because it reads backwards. Unfortunately, unlike my webcam camera, which I guess keeps it so that you can read, my phone camera, it shows up as backwards on here, so that sucks. So I can't really use the whiteboard, but we have a bunch of trades to talk about. The timing for this could not have been worse because we're getting closer and closer to deadline day. And yeah, trades are happening already. We've got a bunch to talk about. And obviously, I already talked about Charlie Coyle for Ryan Donato. That was the last video I did before today. So we're picking up with Carl Hagelin to the Washington Capitals. So Hagelin started the year in Pittsburgh, got traded to the LA Kings for Tanner Pearson. And now Hagelin has been traded by the Kings to the Washington Capitals for a 3rd round pick and a conditional 6th round pick. So obviously for Washington, this adds to their scoring depth, their secondary scoring. He's really a 3rd liner. Hagelin is, but he definitely improves the team as far as their bottom 6 goes and gives them a little bit more offensive power down there. Although Hagelin, I'm not a big Carl Hagelin fan. I don't think he's nearly as good as people make him out to be. I don't think he gives you much or nearly as much as he should, given the way people talk about him. But he is an upgrade over what they have in Washington, and he's a really fast skater, and he can kill penalties. So even if he doesn't bring anything offensively, he can still contribute in other ways, and that's an important thing when you're trading for somebody, especially when you don't know if the offense is going to be there or not. So Carl Hagelin now to the Washington Capitals, and obviously Washington is making some moves to gear up for another playoff run. Obviously, they have a Stanley Cup to defend, and they made another trade. That Hagelin trade was yesterday. They made another trade today that I'm going to be talking about in a video coming up here. But Hagelin to Washington, that's a good pickup for them. And now the Kings, they get what they could get for him, which is a 3rd round pick. Find this interesting though. Brian Boyle fetched. Hang on, let me go back and make sure I get this right. Brian Boyle fetched a 2nd round pick. I almost said first. No, Brian Boyle fetched a 2nd round pick. Brian Boyle is one of the best 4th liners in the league. Carl Hagelin is thought of more as a 3rd liner. He only fetched a 3rd round pick. So, that kind of shows how far Carl Hagelin has fallen over the last few years. His stock has really gone down to the point now where he's just kind of a depth secondary scorer. But he's fallen a long way from his years with the Rangers when he came into the league. But anyway, Hagelin is now a Washington Capital, and Washington is making moves to gear up to defend their Stanley Cup. So with that, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media. All those links are down in the description below. If you'd like to further support the channel and maybe help me buy a new webcam, the links to our Patreon page and merchandise store are down in the description as well. So those options are there. And keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.